What's up, y'all? Here we are in Sideways Collision out here in Lubbock, Texas, and we're getting ready to come in here and chop this 1950 Chevy. So, hope you guys enjoy. It's going to be a fun one. So yeah, let's have some fun. Have some fun. Yeah, let's cut these drip rolls off. Um, Probably just air hammer them off to here and then cut the rest off.
Bill,
I do like it.
oh, it's a separate piece.
It's a separate
Oh,
piece.
okay.
Yeah, the drip rail welds from the bottom is spot
Gotcha.
welded in there. But once you get into the back window, it's spot welded in between the window.
Okay.
Right.
And you just want to take a belt sander to it?
Yeah. Mark this. That way we can start shaving a little bit of this primer off. Thank you, sir. Dang, look at that nice Matco. Is this mine? Okay. Yep, that'll be our bottom with the 3.5 inches right there.
3.5 up.
And it'll be the same as that side. Got everything cleaned up. We got the drip rails cut off. You guys are getting everything cleaned up. We're removing the bumper brackets because everybody keeps catching them on their shins. Yeah. So right now I'm setting where we're gonna actually cut it. I think we're gonna go 3.5 inches. We're just gonna brace it. We're just talking about which way to brace it, because since we're gonna make it a hard topic change, we don't have to do as much bracing as we normally do. So yeah, just do one across and then one to the from top to bottom here. We should be good. Oh, in the back window.
Go across here.
Nah, we got the dash. The dash is on tack, so it's not moving. Right, we're gonna cut it in here.
Oh, is that where you're gonna cut the frame out? Right here?
I think so.
Well,
I'm trying to keep the chrome.
Because this line goes right into there.
Right, and then the chrome can't move.
Right here.
Okay.
So we'll just add a lip. We'll just add a piece in there once we push it all forward. All right. See, look, it almost fell into place. So.
That's what we were talking about this morning. Metal, when you don't have to force it.
That's nice. Yeah. So yeah, now we got the gaps looking the same. We had to cut it because the gap was more open on this side, so we welded it from the back and we cut it here. That way we can close. Yep, it's a nice gap now, and before it was sticking right there. See, and if you look at the other side is real nice. So it's my welder.
What you got going on over here?
We are lining it up. We marked our lines. We're about to cut it. But before we cut it, we have to tack this
Okay.
so it doesn't move.
Okay.
And then we'll cut it and keep going from there. See, I wanted to lean it like down, but he said he didn't want it lean. So I'm like, well, easier for me. You know what I mean? Because
How you can do it now?
we'll just move it forward.
Okay.
We'll cut it, just move it forward, line it up, make sure this is
it up.
right. We'll lift it up and pull it forward, and we'll just fill in the gaps. We'll make some pieces. Yep. Screw here. So the reason we don't cut underneath this bottom line right here, because this is our chrome, we can't really move our chrome or shift it anywhere. So the chrome has to stay there. So I like to cut it above this line, halfway. That way all we have to do is just cap it, and it'll be easy to cap. If we cut it to the line, you can weld it in there, but then it's hard to grind inside the line. So it's just easier to do it this way. So yeah, we're gonna start. We can cut these out, move them out the way, and then we'll come in here and we'll cut this little section out on both sides. Yep. And I'll mark them
I
both.
think we can use this piece to go to bridge that.
Right. We're going to use this piece to bridge here, and then we'll use this piece to bridge wherever we need over here. Alright, these are the pieces that we cut out, and what we're going to end up doing is using the same pieces to cap where we cut out. And if you follow these pieces, like they'll tell you exactly where they go. Look at this one, and it's going to end up going right here. The thing about this top one, though, when we do this, we're going to have to stretch it a little bit. It's not straight. It's got a small radius to it, so we'll probably have to cut the skin off to where we just got what we need, and then we'll stretch it or shrink it, whatever we need to do to get that curve. But this piece will go there. Kind of see how it kind of fits. And then down here, same thing. These are almost made to cut off and move. Put it down here. So we'll end up putting this down here. You have a spot for your window channel to sit in. We're using the pieces that we're cutting off to
Purpose.
repurpose them instead of having to remake them. Right.
And we
Grab them up,
recycle,
no
man.
problem. But if we already have them, it's easier to just use what we got. So. The main factor in this whole deal is don't be scared, okay? Because if you're scared, it ain't gonna happen. So, anyways, what we're gonna do is kind of get some ideas from the 50, because we're not gonna lean the back window all the way, like we're just gonna move it forward. Once we drop this, we'll be able to move the back window forward. And I'm thinking once we cut this off and cut our section out, because we need this section, we have to reuse this piece. Once we do that, we'll be able to figure out where everything needs to be. Like, you know what I mean? It'll almost map itself out once we move this forward. And then we'll be like, okay, now we know how to cut the back. You know what I mean? So for now, being safe, we need to keep our main pieces that we're going to reuse. And the rest doesn't really matter in a way. It matters, but not a lot. So it's just metal, right? So yeah, no, I think to make it look super clean, I think that'd be the best way.
And you're still gonna take 2 inches off the bottom at the back. You're still gonna bring it down.
Right. It's still good. It's still got to come down.
Still bring it down. You still have the same shape.
Right. Exactly. Except instead of being out, it's going to be more of a. Yeah, it'll be a nice tight curve instead of a big wide curve. We'll cut this section out first. I almost dropped it on him.
I'll start getting over.
Oh, it grabbed it.
I broke it.
Nah, it grabbed it.
Yeah.
Tried to get no blade.
Watch out for my dash,
It's fresh paint.
Brand new.
Woo, careful. Cut these, leave a little edge, and then we'll all grab it, and then somebody come in and slice it, and then we'll set it on that stand right there. Let me widen it up some more so we can just lay it down upside down. Pop's getting ready to come off. Grab your dollar bills. We're about to make it rain up in here. Nice. All right. Pass it around.
Go to the front.
Yep. All the way to the
There
front.
it is.
There it is. Let's turn it upside down. Yep. Beautiful. Now we know we'll get somebody in here to start. Yeah. See this channel. We got to remake all this channel. But we could do it while it's here. All right. So here we are. We have it cut. So next thing, do a little bit of detail work on the inside, get it all touched up, and do a lot of brainstorming. Figure out this whole back piece just to make it real neat and unique in one way. But man, I'm stoked. This thing's looking great. Oh, we need to come along because I don't think it's gonna be able to fit all the way through. So, or a ratchet strap or something that way we can pull this pillar in, and then if we have to, we'll pie slice the roof a little bit to make these meet up. You know what I mean? But these have to meet up square, like they have to be super square. I'm gonna put the roof on first, and then we'll cut the back. But yeah, we'll brace the back window, and once we set it down, and then we'll figure out how much we're gonna go back here. You know what I mean? We can play with it right here and wherever you like it, really. You know, we'll measure it from here. We'll do all our measurements everywhere, and then when we get to the back, however low you like it or high, we'll measure it, get the other side, lock it in, and then start tagging it in. You know, with some weld. We'll put the roof, kind of get it, you know, where we want it, and then once we do, get all the measurements, and then we'll put some tacks in. You know what I mean? But it should, like,
Should stay with pressure.
right.
Yeah, pressure, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna have some pressure, but if we have to pie slice the roof a little bit just to get the window pillars to meet up, I mean, it's whatever it takes to get this to square. Because this windshield, you can't reshape your windshield. You know what I mean? So this is very important that all this is lined up square. Yeah. Let's slap her on. Yep. Yo, brother, I got this side. I got the back. If you got the front,
I got the front, sir.
right. Where you at on your side? You need to ratchet it some more?
Right there.
Boy, there it is. Man.
Still that same.
Dang, that looks good. That looks good. Yeah. All right.
Exactly.
So there it is.
Yeah.
Let's check our measurements, tack these in. You know what I mean? To that.
Go back to that original radius.
Yeah, no, once we tack it to that, and then we could use, well, sometimes I'll overlap it and then just drill holes in it and cleco it. And then once it's overlapped, and then I'll come through and I'll start cutting it to my cleco, and then it'll butt weld itself. You know what I mean? It'll level out, and then I'll tack, and then cut some more, tack, and just keep going all the way across. You know what I mean?
How's it going?
It's going great. Everybody's excited. I'm excited.
It looks
Look
really
at it. Like, it,
really good.
man,
It's a totally different car.
for real, it really is. And you know what? On the reg, I'm gonna say this is very, very nice. I'm jealous. I'm chopping another inch off my 53 because
I know, because you only took 2 inches and now you're making
and that's 3.5. You know what I mean? So maybe another inch and a half.
Another
Because
inch and a half. Yeah,
I love the way this looks.
it looks so good.
For real.
Like it's just a nice, sleek, clean look. Like it came down.
It
It's
fits the
interesting
body.
how it looked like a bubble top.
At first,
At
right?
first, it was very like a bubble top, and I'll try to drop a picture to kind of like show y'all a comparison. And it's crazy how when you drop it down like that, now it's got this like lean and like it's just so good.
Attitude. We're putting
It's
in
an attitude. Yeah, no doubt.
I see.
53.5. All right, it's coming the other way. Yeah, you grab my side on that one so you know. Yep. 53.5.
Square.
Square, cut it here. We'll just follow that down and come down.
You want to set this along more?
Well, let's try to cleco in. I mean, or at least clamp it in and see what it does. You know what I mean? If it tells us that we need more, then we'll cut it more.
Take this and give it a few reliefs and then that may be after. So this looks to be.
Yeah, we'll probably just make a piece. You know what I mean?
Bring it here up, transition out here.
Yeah, I do one piece, cut out all that other stuff out.
This one, yeah, cut it out.
Yeah, that's the advantage of keeping it big. A lot of people always cut like 2, 3 inches, and I've done some that way. On this one, when we cut it there, that gave us all the meat we needed on the side, so we don't even have to make that no more.